Hello, beautiful Saggies from around the world. I welcome you into this space. This is going to be a general reading for the sign of Sagittarius, so this could resonate with anyone who has Sagittarius strongly in their chart. I'm not going to go into my normal warnings about time and all of that, but I just want to remind everyone here of the strength of the self, the power of the heart, and the connection and the profound changes that we can make in our lives when we connect in with our spiritual teams. Let's go ahead and get started. What is currently happening here for Sagittarius energy? What is currently happening for this group of Sagittarius people? What is currently happening? What is currently happening for this group of Sagittarius people? What's currently happening here? What's currently happening? What's currently happening? Currently happening for Sagittarius. Currently happening. Currently happening. Right. What will Sagittarius be connecting in with in the next 7 to 10 days, Spirit? What will Sagittarius be connecting in with in the next 7 to 10 days? What will Sagittarius be connecting in with in the next 7 to 10 days, please? What will Sagittarius be connecting in with in the next 7 to 10 days? Guidance for Sagittarius, please. Guidance for Sagittarius, please. Guidance for Sagittarius. Guidance for Sagittarius. All right, let's go ahead and get into this reading. 3 minutes, 2 seconds. Sagittarius, that's pretty fast for me. You'll notice that there's a change in the tripod that I'm using. I am a bit of a wanderer in my energy, so I needed to find a tripod that could travel with me, that I could set up in an easy way. And I think I found my solution. It takes a little bit of space away from me, but I think it's worth it, Sagittarius, so that you can see the cards a little bit better. Just be patient with me as I get used to this new setup. You'll see some shadowing. I'm not in my normal place. I don't think you mind though, Saggy. I don't think you mind. I'm also reading reversals, which doesn't really change the story very much, but it does maybe bring in a little bit extra. It definitely connects me as an energy worker into more dense energy, which is fine. I'm up to the task. So what's happening currently for this group of Sagittarius is it does look like, oh man, this is a heavy one, Saggy. It just feels to me when I get into this energy that you're experiencing something in your reality that at first you thought it was something that was inspiring. At first you thought it was love. At first you thought it was someone new that was here for you. It could have been, it's an energy of, it was a blast of love, a blast of inspiration, a blast of something came in for you that you thought was this amazing love affair or amazing job or something that has just been an answer to your prayers. And what it ended up being in reality was the opposite of that. Damn, Sagittarius. It was the opposite of that. And I think you're realizing the manipulative aspects of this relationship or this person, how this experience has hurt your own sanctuary in life. It's hurt your space in which you live. It has brought in some type of sickness or disease or depletion of your emotional capacities. And what is needed now is some healing. You haven't really been able to come in out of the battle yet. You're still in a process of finding a place for you to find your sanctuary. And that's what's happening with this group of you. So let's dig into now what's going to be happening in the future. I want to just get a little bit more information, and I'll dig deeper into this King of Cups. So this is King of Cups, Page of Cups, and Four of Swords. Sorry, I just got right into it, didn't I? Let me dig a little deeper into this King of Cups in reverse here. Hanged Man. It was completely different. It was completely different than what you felt it was in the beginning. It just happened completely the opposite of what you expected. It was a complete reversal. It was the massive fakery, a major manipulation, a major twist of fate, twist of destiny. And the fact is that you're realizing this is giving you new power, giving you healing. It's bringing out the answers for you. It's the beginning of the end of this situation. There will be healing now. There will be a solution. There will be new movement forward. So the truth, the clarity of what you have uncovered is the first step in your revitalization of your spirit, is what I'm getting here. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? Why is a Page of Cups in reverse? We'll have to see how this reading goes. I don't know how deeply I'm going to look into this person. I feel like for many of you, you already have clarity on this person. This is a person that came into your life, can be male or female, but this person was in action, was taking action, and was coming forward in a generous, loving, rescuing way. And it turned out to be the opposite energy. Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? Why is the Page of Cups in reverse? Transformation. Damn. Could be a Scorpio, but doesn't have to be. Transformation. I put these cards back. Look, I just felt like I was done with it, didn't I? Okay. I'm not going to put them all the way back. I'm just going to put them to the side over here. So I'm just going to put them to the side. Okay. Let's look at what's happening in the near future now. We have the Six of Cups in the upright. 10 of Wands in the upright. 7 of Wands in the reverse. Magician in the upright. 4 of Pentacles in the upright. Well, this is definitely a soul connection. Many times, experiences or people or communities that are around us are part of our growth. They're part of what we are here to learn, to experience, to find understanding with. And many times it is a process of helping us to build our own self-value, our own self-love within ourselves. We were created by a loving force. And there is a soulmate that is part of this process, and you have stopped working. You will be stopping to work in manifesting anything with this event or this person or this community. You have realized now that you are at capacity. You are taking the burden for someone else. You are giving of yourself in a way that's unhealthy for yourself. You're giving your love in a way that's not being reciprocated. You're giving your energy in a way that's not being reciprocated. You're giving your time and your effort in a way that's not being returned to you in an equal way. And this has made you very tired. You're feeling very alone in this situation, and you know that there has to be a change. What you're working on, what the goal here for you in the next 7 to 10 days is to build some boundaries for yourself here with the Seven of Wands in reverse. So there is a need, and there are efforts being taken because the Seven of Wands, Wands is action. We see you in the next 7 to 10 days or in the next upcoming time period, however long this takes for you. For some of you, this could be a bigger story than what the next 7 to 10 days can hold. You will know how this resonates with you, my friends, but you will be working with your own guides, your own rules, your own systems to follow for what you will allow to happen to you and for you and within your own space. So there needs to be some action taken, and you will be going into action to fill in the cracks of your wall. Fill in the cracks of your wall here with the Seven of Wands. There is a lacking. There are cracks in your foundation that this person has found within you. This person has found your weaknesses. I am so sorry, Sagittarius. But there are some cracks in your foundations. There are some weaknesses that you have shared or you have released, or that this person or community has uncovered that have been exploited, shall we say, in a way that has left you feeling very confused and not really quite sure how you're going to get yourself out of the situation. So I see that you are in the next 7 to 10 days beginning to stop the manifestation process that you have been in with this person or group or work situation. You are beginning to change the way you respond. This is something that usually doesn't get resolved over a week's period. Usually behavior changes and extricating yourself from situations can take some time. It can take a period of months or even a year, or at least a month. I mean, even if you have a work situation and you're looking to find a different job, I mean, finding a different job can take 2 to 3 to 4 months. But in the next period of time, you are going to be stopping what you're doing currently. And I see a stopping of the manifestation with this soulmate because you have been put in a place where you've been depleted and you're feeling quite alone. You're realizing now that who you thought was a friend to you is not a friend, it's a taker. Or the community you thought was a community for you is a community that's just been taking from you and not giving back in an equal way. This reading is not for anyone who is happy where they are. So if this is not your reading, you will know by now. I hope that if you're here, that you're here because you have a situation that is similar to this and it's helping you. If you're here and you are becoming paranoid or nervous about what you're hearing and you didn't feel like this was your situation, then this reading is not for you. Not all the readings are for everyone. This is a serious reading. This is a serious reading for a group of you who have just realized that you are with someone or within a community of people who has been depleting you and hasn't been giving to you in a way that creates equality. So the community or the person is receiving, is feeling good about what they're getting, has learned to manipulate you in some way, and you have been feeling depleted, dismissed, dismal, diminished. Are there any other duh words? Dead. You could even be feeling mentally stressed at this point. But I see that you are beginning to stop participating in this. You're stopping the participation. You're stopping the manifestation in the next week to 10 days. Okay, this is like a shorter kind of a reading. Let's see if we can get something else here. Well, first of all, let's look at the guidance that's coming forward. Let's let the message come out. So I'm going to take these cards and put them to the side. And let's look at the guidance. Ace of Cups, Ten of Swords in reverse, Temperance. So there was something here that you loved. A new love came in. A new passion came in. A new situation that was inspiring came in. But you have the Ten of Swords in reverse here. So you are beginning to see where the pain in your life is coming from, where the exhaustion is coming from. And you're having some understanding about this. Patience for yourself, love for yourself, compassion for yourself. Giving yourself time to figure this out. Tell us more about this Ace of Cups, please. Seven of Swords. Theft, betrayal. Wow. Eight of Swords. Not knowing how to get out of this situation. Being trapped in your thoughts, being very confused about what's happening. Very confused about this, not knowing how to get out of this. My ear just clogged. That means that there's some kind of pressure, there's mental agony, there is a cycling of thinking that is not true. If you're a creator or if you're parent, sometimes these people can be parents of ours, but if somebody who loves you in a very pure way would sit down with you, what would they say about this situation? What would they say? What advice would they give you? Someone who loves you in a pure way. What would your mentor say? What would your source energy say? Because somehow how you've been thinking about this is not entirely correct. And it's leaving you in a cycle of negative thinking or thinking that you've been doing something wrong. Do you think that you've done something wrong here? Do you think that you have been a lacking partner? Has somebody continually brought confusion and has taken away your sense of who you are? Because there's theft here and betrayal and deception. And then we have the Eight of Swords. Not being able to see it clearly. Maybe there's a need here to do some research on unhealthy relationships. This can be in a community, within a church, within an organization, within an employment group, within a love relationship, within an intimate partnership. Page of Wands flipped over in reverse. Let me bring in a little bit closer here. King of Pentacles in the upright. Could be with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. There could be a need here to go into action to bring in new stability into your space, into your life. There's new momentum now. Wheel of Fortune. There's new momentum. There's new movement forward. This is definitely something here that my ear is totally plugged on the right. This tells me that there are messages. Your spiritual teams are trying to tell you something and you're not hearing. Like my ear is plugged on the right, which I am auditory. I can hear messages. And when it's plugged, it's like something, and look how I said plugged. It's like you're not hearing it. There is something here to be understood. And I think you're beginning to understand it. There's new momentum here. Please take into consideration at this time that you may not have the correct perspective. And what I mean by that is you may not understand your own beautiful value, the preciousness of yourself, the power that you have within you, the love that source energy has for you, how profoundly important you are to the world around you. Please take that into consideration, that you are much more beautiful and precious than you would ever know, my friends. That you would ever know. More than you can ever understand. Your preciousness is more than you can ever understand. Your value is more than your understanding at this point. Please understand. Tell us more about the Ten of Swords in reverse. So I do feel like this end. Okay, can you take it away now? Help us with the Ten of Swords in reverse, please. Help us with the Ten of Swords in reverse. Coming out of betrayal. Finding your way out of this. Help us understand, please. Finding your way out of this. Finding your way out of this. The sun. Power. Transformation. Oh my gosh. You have the power within you. You have the power within your heart. You have the power within your mind. And you have the power within your feet to take action and remove yourself from this situation. There is a time coming soon where you will have a transformation in your life. And you will take action in your own way, in the way that you can do it best, to change your life, to extricate yourself from this place of pain, anguish, anxiety. There needs to be a surrendering in now of what this situation is. Every step you take from this point forward, hopefully, will be in your own best interest. You have the power to transform your life. You have the power to transform your life. Let's change the energy. You have the power to surrender to this and move forward into something new and beautiful and prosperous and powerful and healthy, full of vitality, abundance, happiness, and health. Connect into the earth, connect into the sky, connect into source energy. It will give you power. It will give you the strength to move forward. Find who the people are who can help you. Sometimes the people who can help you are strangers. Scorpio and Leo energy. Four of Wands. Eight of Swords. Something with the sanctuary in which you live. Looking for sanctuary, looking for peace, looking for love. Afraid that you will never find it. Afraid you will never have it. This is an illusion that is not true. You can connect into love now. The sun energy. This is not true that you will not find love. This is not true that you won't find this warm feeling again. It's here. It's here in your future. It's here in the guidance. It might take some time and it might be a journey, but it is a journey of freedom, and all journeys have a story. They all have a beginning, don't they? And for many of you, you're in a beginning of a new journey. The sun is here and transformation is here. So there is something here to be realized about your own power, about your own preciousness of who you are as a person, the value that you bring to the world, and a sanctuary that has not been found yet or has been taken away from you. This is a very serious... This is something that the individual must do. It's usually not what a community can do or what a best friend can do. It's what the individual must do. I see the new future coming in here for you. I see it. That's why this reading is here for you. It's a period of major transformation for so many of us. Why is the Temperance energy here, please? Patience and compassion for self, understanding of complexity. Come on now. I think your teams are just so close to me. Temperance. Why is Temperance here? Why is Temperance here, please? Strength of self. It's going to take you a little while to get the strength. Be compassionate for yourself. It's going to take you a little while to figure this out. It's going to take you a little while to see the story here. Strength in reverse. Give yourself some time. Have compassion for yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Have love for yourself. Forgive yourself. It is a powerful lesson that will spring you forward into new horizons. It is a platform to begin a new story, a new journey, a new reality, a new beautiful reality, a new improved reality. Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It's here. You just have to get to it. You have to find it. You have to step towards it. Nine of Swords, worry, anxiety, fear. That's part of the story. It definitely is. This is a story about a making of a heroine. Is that how you say it? Hero? Heroine? A hero. Story of a hero. Okay, now they're bringing out the Knight of Wands energy. Let me talk about this energy just a little bit. The Knight of Wands energy is a beautiful energy. It's a powerful gift from the divine. It's not always a player. It's not always what we say. It is an energy of fast movement. It's an energy of passion. It's an energy that we use to create, to build with. It's a creator energy. It's a building energy. It's a revolution energy. It's the energy of a revolution. It's an energy that can't go on very long. Well, if it does, it's amazing. It's a whirlwind kind of energy. It's an energy that you get in bursts. It comes in a burst, and you do all kinds of amazing things in that energy. And then when it kind of wanes away, you rest. You come in from the battle and you rest. You gain your vitality back. And then you go back out in the Knight of Wands energy again, and you burst through more energy. You burst through more walls, and then you come back in and you rest. You find your vitality. You revitalize yourself, and then you go back out and you do more in that energy, and you move through more walls. That's the energy of the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands energy can cause destruction, but it can also cause a freedom path to show up in your future. It is the energy of the rescue and the energy of the devastation. But in this story, it almost feels to me that this was the energy that brought this in, and you will have the energy, the same energy, to walk back out. That kind of a story. I can get lost in my readings. I saw this stack of what's happening currently, and I started wanting to read it. This is profound, Sagittarius. This is a dramatic reading. This is a serious reading. This is for a group of you that are in some serious kind of situation here, where you've just realized something. Sagittarius, you're on your way. My heart is with you. My strength is with you. The Knight of Wands energy is with you. Your source energy is with you. There is a new beginning here. There is a release of this for you ahead. Be patient with yourself. Have compassion for yourself. Understand that this might take a little bit of time. And understand and steady the Knight of Wands energy, because I think that's going to be a part of your freedom path. All right, my friends, I am going to go into the extended reading. We are going to look at, I'm going to dig deeper into this King of Cups in reverse. I don't think I want to dig into this anymore, but I'm definitely wanting to go into that new beginning that's ahead for you. So I'll go into the new beginning that's ahead for you. And then we'll look at the people who are around you and what their intentions are. So that's what's in the extended. We'll dig deeper into the new beginning, the new reality. We'll dig deeper into this King of Cups who's in reverse. Sorry, you can't see. King of Cups in reverse. And then we'll look into the people who are around you and what their intentions are. It's what I prefer to, it's what I like to do with the energies, is to dig down deep into a situation. I call it going into a rabbit hole. So that's what I'll be doing. I'll be going down rabbit holes. I'll be digging deep into specific energies in the extended. Thank you all very much. It's always a pleasure to read for you, and my heart goes out to you, and so does my energy, my friends. You can do this, Sagittarius.